All right, Trevor Lawrence, part 2, the last of our study ball series on these draftable quarterbacks for the NFL 2021 draft. It has been fun. I'm excited to see where all of these guys go and what their careers look like, because I believe all of them have the chance to be really, really good at the National Football League level. So many things that they do well. Of course, things they need to work on, but if they can continue to work on those little things, man, this could be a really, really special class. Last time with Trevor Lawrence, we looked at his pocket presence, his ability to play the game mentally from inside the pocket. Today, I want to look at a little more of his athleticism and some of the special things that he can do playing the position. So again, it's not necessarily running around and making big plays with his legs, but it's the ability to create opportunities with his athleticism. Play number 1 right here. So we've got a shovel pass. So we're going to block this down. We're going to pull a guy around. We're going to bring our back up here, and Trevor Lawrence is trying to throw a shovel pass here. We're going to read this defensive end. This defensive end comes up the field and chases me as I'm starting to sprint out. I'm going to flip the shovel pass right here to the back. Where it gets interesting is if this guy sinks inside to take the back, now we're going to have a little combination out here of basically an out or a flat and a corner. And what we're really thinking is that if this guy crashes, we're going to really try to take this quick one right now, especially because of the look that we have. 1, 2 on 1, 2. Looks like they're playing a man-to-man type look over here. So on the snap, what happens? This guy sinks and takes that away. So I'm reading that first. Great job. Now I'm going to be an athlete here on the outside. I can possibly run. I want to take my flat. These guys combo coverage it. So outside guy jumps the flat right now, doesn't give it to me, even though you see Trevor Lawrence is ready to make that throw. Watch how he processes this and is able to get through this, buy time, hold, and with a little snap of the wrist, makes a great throw on the corner route with the linebacker coming to hit him. It's just really well done, processing the shovel pass, then processing the coverage on the outside and making a nice throw on the run. Okay, so we're going to make a little fake over here. We're going to try to throw the running back screen back to this side. Boom. I turn. Oh, shoot, there's pressure all over. I don't like the throw. Watch how he pulls this down. He recognizes what's going on. Be an athlete. Find a way. Make this throw in between a bunch of defenders. I mean, really, really well done. Unique talent and recognition of what's going on around him, and able to make big plays out of nothing with simply just athleticism. He's not outrunning anybody. He's just got a great feel for the game and recognition of what's going on and where his guys are so he can make plays. Here's another one. We're going to come out here. We're going to try to bait this guy and pretend like we're going to throw an option pass to this side. We're expecting this guy to bite and go with our fake there, or hopefully we can pick him up with that pulling guard. But you'll see the fake. That guy doesn't really bite. He just keeps coming at Trevor. Nice job being able to boop, slide, get a little movement in the pocket. Quarterback athleticism, don't have to move far, just enough. Buy yourself some time, avoid the pressure, set up, make the nice throw as you sneak this tight end back into the inside. Getting him on the run. Getting him to the outside. Nothing really open on the front side. Being chased by this defensive end. This is not an easy throw. Got this guy open in the backside of the end zone. Boom. Able to flip his hips, get squared up, make an easy throw. Doesn't allow this safety to get into the mix while he's being chased. I know these guys are athletic. They make it look easy. But that's what I mean when I talk about quarterback athleticism. The ability to do these things on the move, make them look effortless and easy, and able to make some special types of throws doing just that. So here's another one. He's coming out. He realizes that he gets the edge. So you may say, you just take the flat. And without a doubt, he could take the flat right now. That would be a good decision. But he knows that he's got the edge. There's nobody outside of him that's forcing him to throw it quick. So he's just going to mess with this guy a little bit. I'm going to see if I can get that guy to pull up on the flat and give me the second level throw. And the guy, I wouldn't say necessarily pulls up. He does flatten his feet and settle, but he's still 7 or 8 yards away from the flat. Still probably like him to throw the flat here, but there are these times where you say, hey, you got to do more than that to stop me from taking that second level throw. And so he baits that guy into stopping his feet. Once he stops his feet, he knows he can put it on his receiver. He's got to put it on the back shoulder. Nice catch by the receiver right there. But you see again, athleticism on the move, able to make those second level throws, falling to his left. Really, really good stuff. Another one on the run, little play fake, got a guy in his face, able to see through to the second level, good anticipation, right? Guy's not even out of his route yet, ball's coming out of his hands, seeing what's in front of it. Nice throw on the move once again. All right, now, said there's so much to like about Trevor Lawrence, that he's about as complete as we've seen come out at the quarterback position in quite a while. But if there's one thing that I notice about him is there's times where he can really speed up in the pocket. And he speeds up and his base and technique can get away from him. Sometimes he can get really wide in his base, which can cause the ball to die a little bit. Or his feet can get off. And you see he's trying to rush this throw right here. So now his front foot is going off in this direction while he's trying to throw the ball in this direction. And it leads to, on a short throw, leads to an inaccurate throw because he can find himself speeding up his feet instead of just settling through stuff as he goes. And you might see this a lot from quarterbacks that aren't used to having a lot of pressure because there's good players in front of them. So you want to know that when they get to the next level, there's going to be pressure, that they can settle and slow the game down even in those types of situations. There he goes a little bit fast. Would like to see him slow that down. Okay, here, again, he's recognizing something and going to quickly try to set. Just read your guy. Read your guy. Corner's out of here. We got a slant. We got a flat. Just take your flat right here. But sometimes his mind speeds up and he decides he just wants to make a throw instead of reading it out and being patient in the pocket. Here, ball gets tipped, but if it doesn't get tipped, I don't know. You tell me what's happening there. Ball should be going to the flat right here. Just settle into these situations. A little different look. Don't really know. Do I have cover two? Right? This guy rolled up. This safety back. What am I seeing? Can cause him to speed up a little bit. If that was the case and he thought he might have a cover two here, like to see him go back to this side because the corner's off and now he's got a chance to work to the front side. Just gets sped up a little bit and gets away from his read in this particular case. Okay, you see overthrow sometimes. Speed the process. Try to throw it harder than he needs to. We got a double seam. All go look here. Boom. Working back here, working off of the free safety. Just patience. Patience, patience. Don't have to overthrow it. Times he speeds up in the pocket. See how quickly he tries to yank this out of there. As he speeds up, ball's a little inaccurate, turns into an interception. So, going to see him move quick. Base gets away from him, starting to go sideways again, trying to take this corner out. As his technique gets away from him, you see another inaccurate throw that we know that he can make, but you'll notice after he throws it, where does his body go? Throws it, his body's not going in the direction of the throw, his body is falling towards the 50. Because of that, now your arm is working against your body, leads to inaccurate throws, and that's what can happen to him oftentimes when he gets sped up. So here's just a quick little screen. And again, you just see he's just playing a little too fast. Settle. There's no reason to be fast. Trying to throw the ball back this direction, but still falling away, not gathering himself. Should be an easy completion, becomes an incompletion because he's just rushing the play. Okay, so another one. Again, you just watch his feet from the get-go. His feet, he's chopping, he's rushing, not sure what to do in this situation. He's got to go on the outside. If he's throwing the go, he should be dropping back, hitching this thing, and letting it go. But he comes right off chopping his feet. So makes you think, well, he's probably going to throw this out right here. But again, there's no pressure coming. They're simply just bringing this guy up here. No extra guys to that side. Just settle your feet, slow the game down, and just make your decision. Throw the out right here. Instead, just throws this away because he allowed the game to start getting a little too fast, and you could see that. Feet moving fast, mind's moving fast, and this was the area where at times, and again, didn't have a lot of struggles, but when he struggled, it seemed to be in these situations where things got to be going a little too fast for him, and he got away from his technique and starts to struggle. All right, so there you go, Trevor Lawrence, really, really good player. So many things to like, so complete with the way that he can process before, after the snap, the athleticism by which he plays with, the ability to understand different kinds of throws where he doesn't have to knock you over with every throw, but he has the ability to heat it up when he needs to heat it up, and he has the ability to understand those things, which is so key. Talk about processing. That's part of the process, is understanding what type of throw you have to make. We've talked about that through all 5 of these guys. So hopefully it gives you guys all an idea of what these guys all do well, things that they need to work on. So if your team picks them in the upcoming draft, you're looking at some of these things moving forward. Or if you're just a fan of the quarterback position or the NFL in general, you'll get a chance to watch these guys for the next decade and see who's able to reach their ceiling and step into that elite level at the quarterback position, because odds are at least a couple of these guys will. Will we see all 5 of them do that? They all have the ability, but as we know, oftentimes it's a 50-50 proposition when you're drafting a guy in the first round. I hope that's not the case with these guys. I've enjoyed this study ball series. I hope you have too. We'll come back after the draft and talk about the upcoming year and some of the guys that we know that are in the league that are doing some great things, and we'll continue our study ball series from there.